draw the sun with the stars and the moon. I can draw anything. How about you?
Ready, set, draw!
Hi everybody, my name is Klaas and I live in Belgium, a tiny country in the middle of Europe. I'm an author and illustrator. I write and I draw picture books. And my latest picture book is The King's Golden Beard. It's a fairy tale, or maybe I should say a hairy tale. And the beard belongs to a king who loves his beard so much that he admires it every day in the mirror. He decides that he's the only one in the world that can have a beard. And he never cuts it. So his beard grows and grows and grows around the world. You know that the world is round. So one day what happens? The beard appears at the back door of the palace. What happens next? I won't tell you. You have to read the book. Now, what is special also about this book is that you never see the king himself. Where is his head? Somewhere here. You have to imagine it. You only can see the beard and the guard. The guards are everywhere in the book, or almost every page. They help the king wherever they can. And if you look carefully, you will see that every guard is different from the other one. One is tall, one is small, one is thick, one is thin, one has a red face, one has a blue face. Every guard is unique. So today I'm gonna teach you how to draw the guard. Ready, set, draw! Before we start, I'm gonna show you the props we need. We start with a white drawing paper, strong paper. We will also need brown paper. We will need black markers, thick and thin. Colored markers. Glue, a pencil, an eraser, and scissors. Eventually you can ask a grown-up to help you when we start working with the scissors later. First I draw a line on the paper. A light line with my pencil. This is the line where I'm going to put the guards on. They're gonna march on this line. Every guard in the book is unique. So we will start cutting the brown paper. It's always a triangle, but it can be a simple triangle, but it can also be a broad triangle or a high triangle, so that you have different silhouettes for the body. Take the brown paper and the scissors to cut out the shape of the bodies. As I said, maybe you can ask the help of a grown-up to use the scissors. So we can have a series like this. But maybe it's more fun to have like different sizes also. So maybe I can have a very small one in the middle, so that there are different sizes. I can do it this way, like this. Now they're gonna march on that line, as I said. So now we're gonna decide where I'm gonna put the body. So this one is gonna have like small legs, short legs, or maybe I can just put this one here. So now I have different levels. I take the glue and I glue very carefully each body on the paper, like this. Okay, this is it. Now I take the black markers for the legs and the arms. Look at this triangle. You see that the outside you have like this side and this side. You can follow this with your marker without drawing, and then once you get on the white, you start making a line. Halfway, here's the knee. The knee falls like this, and then we draw the boot. We do the same for the other side. We go down, I follow. Up here I am at this point. I go, I make the knee, and then I draw the boot. Make sure that the boot is walking on the line. You see, this is the line here. Okay, I do the same for this one. Now you see that this is very short. So here I'm gonna draw a small leg without knees because I don't have the place for it. So a small, short leg and the boot. Use the thick marker to make it a little bit stronger so that you really can see the legs very well. So we already did the legs, as you see. Now we're gonna do the arms. Here starts the arm, and we go down, we make an elbow, and we draw. If it's too thick, you can use a smaller marker. We draw the gloves. And we draw it in profile, so that's the most easiest way to draw it. So the boots are in profile and the gloves are in profile. So now we're gonna draw the uniform. The uniform, it has a line in the middle here, and there's a sort of belt. In the middle, and then we draw the belt. We add the buttons of the uniform. You see that I changed the markers from thick to thin as I like. Like here, I think it's a little bit too small to draw with the thick markers, so I use a thin one. And I do the same here. So now the only thing we have to do is to draw the head. And therefore we're gonna use the colored markers. I'm gonna choose 3 different colors like the yellow, purple and green. Also in the head you can make funny variations, like here, this guard, I can have a small head and a long nose. This one has a small body, so maybe I can make him a rather large head and a very thin nose. You see, you can still constantly play with every part of the guard to make sure that every character is unique. It doesn't have to be round, the head. It can also be like a little bit more squarish, like I do here. Also because at the end we're gonna put the hat on the head. And here I have a green one. The green one I will make it like very round. And also a round nose. Now for the hats, we take back the black marker and we put the hats on it. So you can just draw over the colored head a little bit. Also here you can choose the silhouette of the head. There is a little thing that goes under the chin to attach it to the head. So here I had this big head, so this is going to be a big hat. And to make the head look a little bit furry, you can really draw like you're a little bit trembling with your hands, so that the head also looks like it's made of fur. For this one, I'm gonna make a very small head. We're almost done. Now we put the eyes on it, also with the black marker, a little round. They can have a little smile, or they can look a little bit serious like this one. This one has a lot of pleasure, a big smile. So there we are, 3 guards in a line, and we're gonna add the beard. For this you can use a Posca marker. In fact, a Posca marker is filled with acrylic paint, but instead of painting you draw with it. So for this beard I use a yellow Posca marker. And as there's paint inside, I have to shake it a little bit before I use it. So I shake it a little bit. I start drawing the beard. It goes from one to the other one. So from one glove to the other glove, and you can draw over the brown paper, because it's paint, so it covers a little bit. And then you go from one hand to another one. And you make a little wave to make sure that it feels a little bit hairy. Like this. And you go from one hand to another one. Always try to do it in one line. Don't hesitate. You can always make it a little bit thicker. There we are. So there we have a line of guards carrying the king's golden beard. At the end, if everything is dry, you can take a brown marker or brown paint and color the gloves and the boots brown. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this drawing session as much as I did. Keep drawing, keep reading, and enjoy the fairy tale of the king's golden beard. Till next time, bye bye!